Donald Trump. I expected the verdict to come down yesterday. It hasn't come down yet. You all know that. This judge is an absolute joke. It's a sham. It's a witch hunt. It's unconstitutional. It's racist towards Donald Trump, towards me. Everything else can be racist. This is racist. This is 100% racist towards me and Donald Trump. And if you ask me, Clay, the judge is white. How can it be racist? I've been asking y'all that for the last 7 or 8 years. Y'all set the rules. I'm just playing your game. I guess Alvin Bragg's black, so yeah, it's racist. Definitely racist. 100% racisms. What do y'all think is going to happen? Guns and Gear text line, 769-241-1944. Innocent, guilty, hung jury. What do you think? Sean, our resident liberal, former prosecuting DA, assistant DA, he said if he had to bet, he goes with hung jury, followed by an acquittal, with guilty being the last thing. I wish I shared his confidence, and maybe I did before the judge set this 444 rule up. Again, unconstitutional, illegal, nobody cares. They just want to be able to say convicted felon Donald Trump. They want to lead everything. If they get this conviction, just be prepared to understand that Donald Trump's new first name is convicted felon, because they're going to beat you upside the head with it like you're gay in June. Gay, 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 gay. Just like that's coming our way. Felon, 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 felon. I'm screaming that I'm felon and I can't get up. Now let's talk about a little left-wing hypocrisy, because that's what the left-wing party is a bunch of Democrat double-standard hypocrites, bigots, racist. The left-wing media is demanding that SCOTUS Samuel Alito recuse himself from the January 6 trials because his wife flew an upside-down American flag. Oh, the humanity. And then she flew a flag. I didn't even see what flag it was. Something about Christianity. I only know a couple of them. Flew a Christian flag at their house. They demand that he steps down from handling any of the January 6 trials, but complete radio silence on this crooked judge, this conflicted judge in the Donald Trump hush money case. Not a word about him needing to step down. His daughter literally works for the marketing firm for these Democrats. She's making millions of dollars for these Democrats. This is just one big fundraiser for her. Now, he's not conflicted. What? Why should he step down? He's doing the Lord's work. Well, they don't believe in God, but Baphomet's work. He's doing Baphomet's work for the Democrats. But they're worried about Alito. I mean, they got crying to Justice Roberts. Now, Roberts may do something. Yeah, we don't consider him a Republican. I mean, your rhino Republicans may. I just thought that was an interesting double standard. I'm going to just read a little, if I don't have to log in. I got a little snip here from the Washington Post on the judge on the Alito thing. I just want you to hear the rhetoric that they're spewing about this. Again, they say all this, but nothing about this sham trial in New York. Justice Samuel A. Alito Jr. on Wednesday rejected calls to recuse himself from January 6 related cases at the Supreme Court after Democrat lawmakers questioned whether he could avoid the appearance of bias following reports that an upside-down flag flew at his home in the weeks after the attacks on the U.S. Capitol in 2021. Mostly peaceful protests. They legitimately were mostly peaceful. Anyway, continuing. In a letter to Democratic leaders in the House and Senate, Alito said that the flag and a second religious-themed flag, also embraced by Jan 6 rioters. I thought they were insurrectionists. Y'all had to change the word to rioters? Weird. Anyway, by Jan 6 rioters were flown by his wife without his knowledge, and that the incidents do not meet the conditions for recusal outlined in the Supreme Court's Code of Conduct. Alito disclosed for the first time that he was not aware of the upside-down flag outside his home in the Alexandria section of Fairfax County, Virginia, until it was called to his attention, and that his wife initially resisted taking it down. Based. Judge Alito's wife is based. Quote, as soon as I saw it, I asked my wife to take it down, but for several days she refused. Alito wrote in the letter to Senators Dick Durbin, don't say it, and Sheldon Whitehouse, who oversee the federal courts in their respective role as chairman of the Senate Judiciary Committee and Judicial Oversight Subcommittee. Quote, I love this right here. My wife is fond of flying flags. I am not, he added. My wife was solely responsible for having flagpoles up at our residence and our vacation home, and has flown a wide variety of flags over the years. The upside-down flag, long used as a sign of distress, especially by the U.S. military, has become a symbol of the Stop the Steal movement that falsely claims the 2020 election was stolen from Donald Trump. It was 100% stolen. Stop it. Anyway, and then another flag carried by Jan 6 rioters, this one embraced by Christian nationalists who want to find a greater place for religion in public life, was flown outside Alito's vacation home in New Jersey last summer. There's a quote in here somewhere where he says that he can't make her do anything. She has as much rights to the house as he does. Anyway, I just thought that was funny. And what is a Christian nationalist? Like, can you just be a Christian? I mean, I'm a Christian nationalist. I mean, I love America, and I want Christianity in more places. Sold. That's a bad thing? Is that some kind of slur now? I mean, they call me a Christian nationalist like it's a bad thing. Meanwhile, they're worried about a conservative judge flying an American flag and a Christian flag at his homes. But but you know, if that was a rainbow flag, or a transgender flag, a rainbow transgender American flag, radio silence, just like they are about Judge Merchan, whatever his name is, assuming he's a he. Nothing.